action. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
You're looking there, the defensive back is maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing. Trask. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Trask to throw for it on 4th down. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing there.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Trask going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. 7-7, our score after one. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now Trask.
To Barkley on the check down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Here's Trask.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Kenny Young drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Fourth down, Trask.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
26. Patterson. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
They'll try again.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Cordero Patterson
with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 22.
Trask. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Another try for Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, 626. Nice. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, Mike.
Patterson running between the tackles. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. On play action, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
His throw caught right around the 6. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught by Williams.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Finding Williams once more, complete.
4 yards remain for second down.
Rodgers again now.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He is going to find Hill here.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
They'll give it to Patterson.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Play action now. Trask.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Rolling to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Jefferson.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second. And the ball is knocked out. And some space here. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
First down throw for Trask.
And that's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
And they go play action. Here's Trask. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having...
It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Hey, take 26. Take 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Khalil Mack, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, take 26.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. It's complete to Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Past the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards that time.
26.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just...
Now Trask loses it.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
On play action, Trask.
Out to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Raiders extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers. He hits Adams, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A three-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
One final try now for Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around. And we know they'll be here before you know it.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Las Vegas, they conclude the regular season with a final record of 11-6.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs,
the loss means they'll finish up the regular season at 10-7.
And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture. We drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Trask now off the play fake. That is caught downfield. It's Waller.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Trask now from the 50.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Jeff. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came up...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
To throw again on second down.
Trask.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Look at this, a tight end carry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Second down and goal.
Trask.
He dumps it off to Barkley. Touchdown Raiders! Saquon Barkley from 4-yard. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
First down, Trask. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Trask now. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he's got it inside the 10.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas.
53 yards.
Setting to throw. Here's Trask.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake. Trask. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a later touchdown.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Trask on first down.
Going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. It's a big play there for Vegas.
59 yards. A first down carry for Barkley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Play action now. Trask.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10.
Trask now looks to throw on first down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. Out of his end zone, Trask. They're going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
And they go play action. Here's Trask. They're going for Jefferson downfield.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Throwing, Trask. They're going for Jefferson downfield.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Trask to throw it.
Flush to his right. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, Trask. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And they'll throw again. Here's Trask. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Under pressure, Trask, and down he goes. 4th down, Trask.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
A 1st down throw for Trask.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Trask.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. To throw is Trask. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Going back to the air with Trask.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now Trask.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley will hit. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
Trask throw complete here to Waller.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On the draw, this is Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Trask. He will find his man Chase complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Trask now off the play fake. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Look at the big man rumble. The 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Past the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First down, Trask.
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Setting to throw. Here's Trask.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Jamar Chase.
His sack. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Up the middle with Barkley. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. All year long. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, with Saquon Barkley, you often think of the elusiveness, the quickness, but he can definitely run with purpose as well, and he's able to shed a tackler there and continue on.
Yeah, in this part of the game, the fourth quarter, this is where a running back really has a chance to shine. This is what they've been training for, to take over the game down the stretch. The defense has been battered all game long. And here, this is just a case of a runner imposing his will and deciding he didn't want to be tackled right there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Barkley. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, they certainly have the look of the team with something to prove, don't they? All week, as we prepared for this game, we kept reading about how they said they're going to play a full 60 minutes this week. Has nothing to do with their opponent. No disrespect intended, but they wanted to be people of their word, playing this thing all the way out, trying to finish it strong.
The Raiders are moving on. Thanks for watching.